How's it going, guys? Voodoo Stache here. We're going to take a look today at how to improve your external rotation in your shoulder joint. So all those muscles of the rotator cuff up here, you got your supraspinatus, your infraspinatus, your teres major, teres minor. All these muscles back here, their goal, their job is to hold your shoulder blade, your scapula, up against your ribs, so it's nice and stable as it moves back and forth. What ends up happening though is these muscles get really weak. We overuse our trap, our pecs are pulling too hard, so your shoulder's coming forward, and that's where that scapula will come up and become really unstable and lead to a host of different injuries and issues. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to improve your ability to externally rotate our arm, because we spend a lot of time internal, so we're going to do a little bit of work on external right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a block. You hold the block. You're going to lie on the floor here. You're going to start off by having that shoulder and elbow and not forming a 90-degree angle. From this position here, my wrist is going to rest up on that block. Here's the big piece of this that I need you to remember. Step one, you need to make sure that your rib cage is staying down the entire time. So that rib cage is going to be pressing down. When I say rib cage down, I think about the fingers just below the rib cage, pressing that thing down towards the spine. Okay? So rib cage down is step one. Step number two, squeeze your butt cheeks. So your butt cheeks are driving your hips to the floor, your rib cage is down. And the last thing you're going to think about is taking that shoulder and pulling it back and down away from the ear. Don't let your trap jump in and scrunch up. Keep that shoulder as far away from the ear the whole time. So shoulder is back and down, rib cage is down, butt cheeks are squeezed. From that position there, I'm going to keep my body nice and low, and I'm going to try to slowly externally rotate that arm, raising that thing up as far as I can, hold there for a few moments, and control it back down. In order for you to improve this, what we're going to do here is we're going to take a sandbag or something to put on top to get a little bit more neural drive into that shoulder, so you get a little bit better control. So again, I set myself up, shoulder and elbow in line, get there. Shoulder back and down, ribs down, back flat, butt cheek squeezed. Deep breath in, I'm gonna go for 5 seconds, working against that bag, driving that elbow on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then relax. Shoulder back and down, ribs down, back flat, butt squeezing. Do that about 6 times or so. After that, you'll ditch the block in the bag. Deep breath in, you're gonna rotate that thing, and hopefully you should have a little bit more range than you had the first time. If you get crampy during this, that shows you how weak those muscles are. If you feel a lot of like tension and stuff up here, you probably have a tissue extensibility dysfunction, meaning that these muscles are tight. So I would do some work on your pec, dig the ball in there, do some angel wing, stuff like that, to spread that stuff out. Common compensations you'll see as you do this, you're trying to go and your wrists will bend because you can't rotate any further. Other things you'll see is that your arm will twist or rotate. So you want to try to keep that arm flat, that palm facing down. And one of the other common things I see as well is as you come up, your bicep will get tight and it'll pull your hand in towards your face. So you want to keep that arm here. So I want my bicep working. I want to think about these guys back here. So again, that shoulder back and down, ribs down, back flat, butt squeezing. Arm is nice and flat as you rotate that thing up. Hold there for about 5 seconds, control that thing down. The better control you get of that external rotation on your arms, it'll help you to have that arm be more and more stable. So if you do any kind of overhead movements, whether it's throwing or golf or whatever it is that you do, you'll have better braking system to slow that arm down after it's accelerated. Try that stuff up, try that stuff out, let me know how it goes, and don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. You guys all have a great rest of your day.